So after nearly 2 days, it's not always easy, as you can imagine, and you saw the entire team here. So from that point of view, let me say, before we will come to an end, first of all, thanks to all speakers. Okay, so and thanks really to all the technicians and the team behind it. You have seen, I would like to say 90%. Unfortunately, Jamie cannot be here, Jake, Mattis, you also haven't seen one of our interns and so on. So more people are actively engaged in the background. Okay, so but let's now come to the last topic, because we would like to show you also what's going on over the next 12 months and what we plan over the next 12 months, to do for you, our members, and which is really coming from us, from TAPA, to you and give you the benefits. So here's the plan for the next 12 months. Okay, they are still testing, they are still looking. So it's quite funny because we had the last presentation and now we have the technical. See, there it is. So let's go to the delivery roadmap, okay? And I think it's quite important. If you look back again at 2022, it was a record year, as 2021, as 2020, So we are continuing out of our path to really go from really, let's say, a small industry association to really a big global and Europe, Middle East and Africa really organization linked to record numbers. As also said by Marcel, yes, we have record numbers on incidents and we get more and more incidents. And thanks to all of you to support us on this one. Nevertheless, it's hard work. And if you see it, share it. If you're a victim of a crime, let us know. So we have amazing discussions ongoing with Europol. And we hope that in 2023, we will be in a position to come to an agreement and really that a lot of police officers and law enforcement agencies will use our system. We trained more people than ever before. Please have in mind, as you heard from Paul, Marcel and Markus, next year we will roll out revised standards, which means you need to be trained. So next year we are expecting, again, a new record on trainings. We have the highest number on FSR certifications ever in the history of TAPA Europe, Middle East and Africa. And hopefully we will reach 1,000 certifications in 2023. TSR, PSR, it's all the same information. It's all really on the highest level ever. If you look at the events, we are right now still in an event, but the end of one event is the beginning of the next event. So that's really also quite important to understand. Yes, it's a lot of work. And of course, every new member brings us new opportunities. But at the end of the day, it also means more work, more commitment, more support. So that's really quite important. I will only really mention some of the stuff, related to the roadmap. But what we would like to show you as your industry association from a supply chain resilience point of view is what are we working on in 2023 and what is the daily routine? Like, for example, kicking off the Premier Partner Program. A lot of publications, a lot of launches, a lot of information. Remember, in 2022, we rolled out a lock security guidance, CCTV security guidance. Now we will roll out more security guidance. We will give you information on what is the best way to become a multi-site certified company. It's also quite important, that we always have ongoing supports ongoing. We always have financial responsibilities. Believe it or not, we have roughly 15,000 financial transactions every year. So in February, everything is in one quarter already, You will see the next annual report related to our TIS tool, related to our incident numbers. And I hope you enjoyed already the 18 months. So now we will come again to a 12 months overview, or we will even do a 24 months overview. Of course, we need to report to the authorities our financial fiscal year results. It's also quite important, if you look at the Vigilant, every month we are working really hard on the Vigilant, and we need you for that. Because the challenge is, we always need to get something from you to bring it to the world. And if you have something for us, please contact us. Please send an email to info@tapaemea.org. Give us a call, ping us on LinkedIn, on email, and let us know what you believe is great to know for the rest of the TAPA EMEA family. Vigilant is really something what you should share within your entire organization. It's our marketing platform. Let's be very open and honest. It's our voice, it's our face, everything is there. In March, the first big milestone, we will host a conference in South Africa. Because what we would like to do in the next 3 years, in 2023 to 2025, we would like to go to the field again. We would like to have regional conferences in the regional language. We would like to go to France, as yesterday said with Celine. We would like to go to Italy again. We would like to go really also to Portugal or to the East European countries. That's really the plan for the next 3 years. I think it's also quite important, that we would like to really ensure that the revision is on track. And there's a big team really working behind the scenes on this one. So publications again, daily communications. Believe it or not, in 2022, and it's not the quantity, if you look at the emails, we sent, only myself, I sent roughly 18,000 emails in 2022. 2 members, 2 governments, 2 ministries, 2 companies. If you look at our info address, we receive every day more than 100 emails only on the info@tapaemea.org. So there's a lot of information, really, we need to handle every day, but that's exactly what we are here for. So then we go again, to the next months where we would like to work on more social media. As already said by Sam, as you can see, we are right now here in our new TAPA EMEA studio in Germany, and this is your opportunity also to come here to visit us and say, can we use it as a member and can we do something together with you, to bring the message on a social media activity, or we would like to be more active. We would like to be more interactive. We would like to ensure that we spread the message on all channels we can do. So it's also quite important when we go to May already, and to June. So we are coming close to the first half of 2023. Of course, everybody is looking forward on the next TAPA EMEA face-to-face conference, which will take place again in sunny Amsterdam. It's the same hotel, but it will be a completely different experience. So stay tuned for that. And at the end of the conference, I will also share with you already the dates. So mark your calendar and everything. But again, it's very important. We are going to exhibitions. We are going to fairs. This year, we already been to SIL in Barcelona. We've been to a huge exhibition in Milano. We've been to the IAA in Hanover. Next year, we plan to go to the logistics fair and the conference in Munich. So if you are visiting the logistics conference in Munich, TAPA EMEA will be there. We will share the message, what TAPA EMEA is doing. We will share the benefits. We will share with you our vision and mission. It's really also quite important that beside Amsterdam, we are going to more and more exhibitions, as already said. I think it's also quite important that if you look at, like the second half of the year, it's always driven, as I said, after the conference is for the conference. So preparations for more subtitles, preparations for more really becoming more really visible, becoming more transparent, listening to you as a member and say, what else shall we do? So what is the thing you would like to see us investing into your industry association? And in some cases, I must say, I don't know what it is, but you need to tell us, what do you want? You need to tell us, what's going on. And if you look already, as I said, at going to exhibitions, going to fairs, investing into training, investing into tools, going into digitalization. Nevertheless, open chats, face-to-face, it's super important. We can have the best virtual conference in the world, but at the end of the day, nothing will replace a networking opportunity. Nothing will replace a great chat at the bar with your colleagues, your peers, your friends, your competitors, whatever. Because this is the biggest benefit within TAPA Europe, Middle East and Africa. And that's one of the reasons why we still always say, hey, welcome to the TAPA EMEA family. Yep, we have 854 member companies. And right now we have nearly 2,000 member representatives, but we still see ourselves as a TAPA EMEA family because we all fight the same fight against organized criminals attacking our supply chain. And that's also more and more important when we are going to the governments. For example, next week, I will be together with Abboom and Markus on the road. We go to Germany to the OSPAs, the Outstanding Security Performance Awards. Why? Because of you, we are nominated and we are in the final for 2 different categories. And again, it's because of you, because you support us in reference to this field. After that, I will drive to Berlin, and then we will sit in the big meetings with ministries to discuss resilience. So a lot of activities, as you can see. And this document, by the way, is a living document. So I will skip some of the stuff right now, but I think it's super important really to say, okay, this is what TAPA EMEA is doing for you on a day-by-day perspective. And you have seen the team right now here, but I can promise you, if you send an email to info, you will receive an answer within 24 hours. Up will take care of it, George will take care of it, Gwyn will take care of it, Desé. We will have a brand new team member joining us in 2 weeks' time. By the way, we are still looking for another team member joining us in our German organization, supporting TAPA EMEA as the entire family, but based in Germany. So if you're interested in, please let us know and please contact me directly. I think it's also quite important, if you look also what we have on the radar screen, okay? We are looking to develop a high-value cargo training program, and a kind of working together with some people really and other industry associations going to the same direction. We already discussed a special driver security program. We already discussed if we should expand our TIS tool and give a driver an application that he can report a crime. So stay tuned on this one. I think it's also quite important that we now kicked off a lot of activities on supporting consultancy and services around the European Union, SSTPA and EC funding projects, okay? So we are part of Horizon 2020, we are part of PASEC, and it's an amazing opportunity to connect to the people on the European Commission and the European Union program and to further support really our TAPA EMEA membership. I already mentioned that we would like to go to the regions. We would like to go to the different regions related to ensure that we spread the message in your local language, okay? As you can imagine, in many cases, Celine is speaking perfectly German or English also, but her French, of course, it's outstanding. So because she's living in there, and it always makes a difference. So we will go to France, we will go to Italy, we will come to really the Iberian Peninsula area, we go to South Africa, but we also would like to have you supporting us to get the right context, to get more data out of your country. And a good example is that some police forces are already using our tool to create their official police report. What we also would like to do is now with the new studio is really we would like to have more frequent calls with you. We would like to have more frequent interactions with you. We would like really to say, okay, what else do we want? What else do you want? And as already said, more to come, okay? TAPA standards, vigilant, conferences, cargo crime intelligence, everything is on our radar screen for 2023 up to 2025. Of course, the world is changing, technology is changing, risk is changing. We want to be still ahead of the game, and we want to be really your industry association, connecting the dots and drive a proactive risk mitigation process into the right direction. Growth is a key success factor. So if you have a customer, if you have a supplier, if you have a contact which are not TAPA members, please let us know. We are more than happy to step in contact with them. We are more than happy to spread our message. We are more than happy to go there and explain them what is the benefit. Where's the return of investment? What do you get for the membership money which you pay to TAPA as your association? And I'm sorry to say, but you receive pretty soon the new invoices for 2023. But I'm also proud to say that for the last 14 years, we never increased our price. Even in one of the most challenging times, we will not increase the membership fees for 2023. Clear decision from the advisory board, clear decision from your professional team to say, no, it's not needed. We are perfectly prepared, but we still look for people. We still look for support. It's also quite important, as already said, we go to the same hotel for the face-to-face conference. We will go to the same city, but it will be a completely different, enhanced, really experience. So the team is already working heavily behind the scene to give you, again, another experience. Like, remember the virtual conference? Everybody was like, oh, not another webinar, not this. but we showed you that we can do something different already last year. I hope that the team showed it to you that we can also do something different this year. And I strongly believe that we can do again something different next year. So that's really quite important related to really your experience and what's going on in other areas. We are looking for more partnerships. So there's no need to reinvent the wheel. We are looking for other industry associations working together with us, want to work together with us. And stay tuned also on this one because we will kick off a new initiative together with COAS and others, related to attack and really work together on fighting against organized criminals. One other great initiative, what we will kick off right now, right here, is together with our friends from TT Club. We would like to kick off, as I said, right now, right here, and stay tuned for more details, the so-called Supply Chain Security Young Innovators Award 2023. It's hosted by TAPA EMEA. It's supported by TT Club. So at the conference in Amsterdam, we will present the first winner of the Supply Chain Security Young Innovators Award in 2023. What do you need to do for that? Stay tuned on this one. We will share with you all the details on social media, in the Vigilant, on the website. We are looking forward to applications for the next generation of supply chain security managers, on supply chain security, young people driving completely into new direction. And of course, I can now say some typical buzzwords like artificial intelligence, blockchain, whatever, but who knows what else? So that's really quite important to continue this kind of story. We are listening to you. That's the most important thing for us and especially for the professional team. Okay? Every feedback is a welcome feedback. When it's positive, when it's constructive criticism, but we need to improve. We need to learn. We need to make mistakes. Otherwise, we cannot improve ourselves. So if you have something where you say, this is what we would recommend, this is what we want to see. Thorsten, do you think about this one? Or go to Markus or Up or whomever in the team, we are listening to you to say, okay, think about that. And we are always happy to create another working team, another really focused team and say, let's do it. Okay. How can we do it? How can we achieve it? So contact me directly and Thorsten.Newman@tapaemea.org or send info@tapaemea.org. It's not a problem. We will always reach out to you. Okay. As I said, a clear goal for me and my entire team and the entire team within TAPA EMEA is really reply to your request within 24 hours. It doesn't mean we provide you a solution, okay? But we let you know we are on that and we will come back to you as soon as possible. It's also quite important, that again, after the conference is before the next conference. So now have your Outlook ready, have your calendar ready, okay, and block the following dates. That's very important now. So the next face-to-face conference will take place in Amsterdam on the 14th and 15th of June in 2023. So again, block your calendar, no wedding, birthday, you can have your birthday party at our party. So that's easy. Okay, so block your calendar for the 14th and 15th of June in 2023. And now I would like to say thanks to everyone. Thanks to all of you. Thanks to the speakers, thanks to the premier partners, thanks to my entire team, to our team, thanks to the board, thanks to really the sponsors, thanks to you, because you spent your time now, to listen to our expert and to listen to us. So therefore, the only thing what I can say right now is, I see you soon. Stay tuned on everything what we do, and we are here to powering resilient supply chain. Thank you, and I wish you a great day, and stay tuned on your TAPA EMEA organization. Thanks.